Right after graduating high school, I went to law school. I was excited, and my mom was even more thrilled. My first year went great. I got good grades, was praised by professors, and felt like I was on the right path. But my second year was much harder. I was exhausted, burned out, and started slipping. I went from excellent to good to average and eventually to a disaster. Every bad grade sent me spiraling into depression, and the worse I felt, the worse I performed. My mom didn't help. Instead of supporting me, she told me that if I failed, I would be just like my dad, a failure in life. I stopped sharing my grades with her, but she found a way to make a friend of hers, a math teacher at my university, look them up in the system. When she saw them, she exploded. That was the start of constant screaming matches at home, which made my depression even heavier. I ended up repeating my second year. I felt ashamed, isolated myself, stopped participating in anything extra, and lived like a ghost in class. Things with my mom got worse. She called me a disappointment almost daily. Eventually, I failed again and was no longer allowed to stay in the university. That became the beginning of years of my mom calling me a failure, comparing me to anyone younger who had already graduated, and even to children winning robotics contests, just to remind me that I had failed in life. The bitterness was fueled by my dad, a successful lawyer who cheated on my mom when I was young. His affair partner eventually became a lawyer herself, with his financial support. My mom never forgave that. She constantly raged that if that woman could finish law school, why couldn't I? Even after 15 years of marriage limbo, when my parents finally divorced, my dad's affair partner was his lawyer. My mom ranted that if I had finished law school, I could have been hers. But I never wanted that. I wasn't interested in civil or criminal law. I wanted to study constitutional or copyright law. I told her I wouldn't touch your case with a 39-foot pole. She called me a traitor. The worst part? My whole life, I was forced into their battles. My mom weaponized me, constantly comparing me to my dad, using me as a messenger, and even having the court call me when she was unreachable. For years, she told me I had to become a lawyer just to fight her divorce, only to turn around and say now that I should have never been involved. But the truth is, they never gave me a choice. I was dragged into their war from the start.